This your boy T-Pole. This the New Solution Radio Podcast Show. And if it ain't AGELREEFE and the family, I'ma keep saying it till I get tired. Overstand, leg up.
We back in the building one more time again. You know what I'm saying? Give it up, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's the Solution Radio Podcast Show. We live and direct in the building. It's Sunday. I know y'all out there watching football. I know y'all out there watching the scores. I know y'all just having a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Give another round of applause for the people having a good weekend out there. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get to the show today. I got two special guests coming on to the show. You know what I'm saying? We got Uncle Beats. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got Steve, Ambassador Steve. You know what I'm saying? He finna bring a video out. You know what I'm saying? He finna tell you what it is. Uncle Beats finna tell you what it is. And then you got me. You got OG. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we in the building. So without further ado, we're going to bring on the crew. Let's go and bring on everybody with a round of applause. Thank y'all for coming on in.
In here.
Yo. Okay, so let's just get straight to it. Entertainment. This is about entertainment tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know we've been doing political stuff here last couple of weeks, but we got podcasts here. You know what I'm saying? We got Uncle Beast with his podcast that he got going on. Y'all need to check that out. You know what I'm saying? So basically, y'all got 2 or 3 podcasts. Softboy being here in a minute. So, you know what I'm saying? You got all these podcasts joining together. It's like, man, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? How y'all fellas doing this evening, man?
Well, I'm doing fabulous. I can't complain. I'm here with y'all, here with the brothers, so can't be no better.
Okay then. Steve,
I'm great, man. I'm glad to be here, man. I'm just glad to be here. I appreciate the opportunity, man, for real.
Most definitely. So let's get to it. So entertainment. I want to get, both of y'all opinion on how entertainment is right now in y'all eyesight. The direction is going. I know y'all see the direction that everything going. We're gonna start with Uncle Beast first. We'll get your insight on the entertainment business present day. You know what I'm saying? You just give me an insight of what you feel that like it is. You know what I'm saying?
I think the entertainment business is real entertaining right now. Got everything you're looking for. If you wanna see a gangster get on arguing with somebody, you can see that. You want to see a broad shaking that butt, you can see that. You want to see people talking about the gangster, to say they're a gangster that's talking about the gangster that's on the internet, you can see that. You can't go wrong. So it's like, it's real entertaining. It's something for everybody nowadays with this internet.
Okay. I know the internet packed with it. That's a whole nother detail of stories that we can go into. We all done dealt with it. We all done dealt with the internet gangsters, internet thugs. But you know what I'm saying? With that, like, I know you said that, you can see booty shaking, you can see a multitude of things in entertainment, as well as me. I'm CEO of my own music company and corporation, so I deal with a lot of artists. And I deal with a lot of paperwork, and I see stuff just like you do.
Right.
What do you think? Like, where do you think this stuff started at, man? That's what I want to know. Give me where you think this stuff stemmed from. You know what I'm saying?
What?
The guy wanted to be gangster and then that note.
Well, for me, from my memory of seeing it, I think it's the greatest thing that happened. So once Easy-E and Ice-T and all them got in the game, I think all the gangsters wanted to get in then.
Right.
But the internet made it where everybody, like, only a fool would be out here doing anything that will put them in prison when you can get on the internet and make you some money just by talking. So if you haven't figured out that this is the hustle yet, you are an idiot. I'm sorry, y'all. I just gotta say it like that, But this the hustle right here.
Hey, you telling the truth, right? I can't nobody argue with you on that now. You know what I'm saying? So we go back to Ice-T, Ice Cube, NWA. You know what I'm saying? That era, when gangster rap really was, you know what I'm saying? There was a new phenomenon. They were trying to ban it. They were trying to do a lot. And in the era of time, you know what I'm saying? I feel, this is just me, I know NWA changed a lot of that for gangster rap. They were the pioneers of it, you know what I'm saying? and it led into other things into present day where the conception of a gangster rapper has gotten too far out of hand. To me, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's
What's out of hand though? Because you know you had NWA, then the Ghetto Boys put the cherry on top. It really wasn't no turning back after that.
well, yeah, the Ghetto Boys really didn't make it no better. You know what I'm saying? That was just So
they put the cherry on for sure.
man, like seriously, like I mean, in those times, but it was more riots, it was demonstration, it was more, you know. I ain't gonna get on this.
I be looking at see, I be hearing the other brothers, the older brothers talk, and they confuse me, right? Cause like back in the 80s, I remember my uncles and them being like super fly.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to say, man, when I get older, I'm gonna be bigger than them,
Right.
better than them. So it's like we grow up telling these young guys these stories from the 90s, and they just topping it. So now people are, oh, they wild. Like, nah, they want to make their own history. They don't want to say 50 us read in the movies and beat up everybody in there. Like, no, they want to say we want to kill 50 people in there by myself. They want to create their own history. So I don't see no difference. It's like everybody just young and wild still.
That's
Okay.
what I was gonna say. I feel like it's just a younger generation. It like they think just because they talk about it that they gotta do it. Which the rapper in the industry got these guys head fool. Like they be having all these Bentleys in their car, guns, not knowing all that stuff is just for the time being. And right after they leave, they don't even have that stuff again. So it's like they trying to portray what they see, not knowing that that's leading them down the road that they don't want to be at. You know what I'm saying? That's in the penitentiary or either in a casket.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm with them. G. But to me though, they know what they doing. Like for me, gangbanging was the funnest time of my life when I was 12, 13. Didn't know no better. I didn't know what it was about then. I didn't understand growth and development. I just understood if it wasn't with them, I was gonna be with them. But I was gonna be doing this. I was gonna be doing all the wrong stuff. So you know, you get older and you figure it out. Now my problem is the older dudes still doing all the wrong stuff. Who are the young dudes gonna look up to? Like if you doing the same thing the young dudes doing, you are a clown. I hate to tell you that.
That's true.
You know, just
well,
bottom line.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is a certain age limit. I feel like you should stop doing certain things. Yeah, being out there like the young guys now, you know what I'm saying? That is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's detrimental. Detrimental, you know what I'm saying? Especially man
Right.
50 some years old listening to NBA young boy. I I have seen it. I don't question it. You know
You
what
know
I'm
what
saying?
I'm saying?
It's just
It's just
my
my
perception. We got
perception. We
Slop
got
Boy in the
Slop Boy in
building.
the field. What's
Slop Boy, I wanted to
I
ask
wanted to
you
ask you
too
too.
your input
Your
on
input on
entertainment because I
entertainment
know you
because I know
finna
you
go
finna
in.
go. What
Did you hear it?
did you hear? I can hear yo. You got me on mute. Okay. What's happening, bro? You was
What's
asking me
going on
about
with
the
you?
gangster music. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah,
You.
I
I
can
hear
hear.
you.
Hey,
I hear you.
hey. Yeah. I be tripping about the this gangster music topic, man, with me, cause I know back in the day when NWA and Ghetto Boys came out. To me, I'm on the streets looking at it in a whole different fashion, cause I seen it more as a imitation of life with us, and then also my thing is when they made gangster music for me, they told us both sides of the streets. They didn't just tell us one side of the street, you know what I mean, the glorious side of the streets and shit like that. I got a lot of lessons from the Ghetto Boys, political lessons, um, you know, growing up lessons. I mean, it's a lot of lessons came with that. I think the only piece I don't think the only people who looked at it as gangster rap was people who really wasn't in the life. You know what I mean? People who wasn't really living their life looked at it as gangster rap, but people who was living their life looked at it as reality rap. And also, like I said, a lot of their stuff was we was already doing most of the stuff they said they was rapping about, man. We was doing this before rap came out, man. So gangster rap was created through society, what I think more than anything, because like I said, the real guys who on the streets living that shit, we wasn't influenced by it. We was more like, damn, they doing it like we doing it, or they did it like that. And then also when we looked at it like, damn, since they going through it, we going through it too. So maybe we can, there's ways out this shit. Because like I said, they weren't just rapping about gangster shit. They was also rapping about the way out of being in the gangster shit, telling you both sides of the gangster shit. So I think it's a whole different level of the game when they call that shit. It's gangster shit out here now today because most of that shit, is they talking, that gangster shit. But back in the day, like I said, man, it really wasn't gangster rap to the streets. It was gangster rap to the world. But it was our reality. You know what I mean? It was more our reality, and like we was going through the political things about gangster shit, and we was going through the real things, real life with that gangster shit for me. So gangster rap really influenced. I feel like gangster rap really influenced the real streets. We already was doing it. We already was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really influence the real streets. It probably influenced the people who wanted to be streets, who thought about being in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I was on the streets with the gangster rap, so I know it didn't influence us shit. What it did was it let us know there's people out here that living the same life we live in, and they going through the same struggles we going through, and then they trying to get up out that struggle. So that's how we took it. That's how we took it, bro.
Okay.
I can agree with
Well,
that.
that kind of, that kind of sums it up right there, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of feedback. Let me get everybody to mute their microphone.
Somebody echo.
Okay, so yeah, I had to get everybody to mute their microphone. But in a nutshell, like, you know what I'm saying, with the gangster rap and just rap in general, we asked a lot of people, what does rap mean? What is the acronym for rap? Why do they call it rap? What do y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all this. I know y'all know, but I'm gonna ask y'all this, so you know what I'm saying, for the public, because a lot of people don't know what rap really means. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go.
But let me say this. I want to go back to the gangster rap, right?
Okay.
And for me coming up, you know what I'm saying? I'm 54 years old, so during that time, like he say though, we didn't label NWA, Ghetto Boy, Too Short Island. We didn't label it gangster rap. The government labeled it gangster rap.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? We didn't say it was gangster rap. The government made it out of gangster rap because it's a bunch of black guys. You feel me? So they feel that, hey, this some stuff that they never seen, and you put it on record customer. Then when they start making things, what you can say and what you can't say on your record. They start, you know what I'm saying? If you cuss now, it's how you put it. It got to be published because however they did it, but however they did it made it so that you can that if the whole world can't listen to it, only select people can listen to that record. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that I don't consider back then we didn't deal with a lot of social media that they got now. You feel what I'm saying? So we only had to deal with what was handed down to us. We only had the video. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have a lot of this stuff. So I look at what they were saying though was true. It wasn't like bro said, it wasn't no gangster thing. It's actually was going on in the street. NWA made a point. It was this stuff they were saying what happened in the street, the police brutality, all that. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto boys, they made what they said was true. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no KRS-One. All them guys back then, you know what I'm saying? Those guys was on, you know, they was on that positive thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't that much gun violence in him for them to talk about gangster rap. It wasn't that much. It was a whole lot. It was more demonstration than on the side of us coming together, trying to, fight against the right person. Then talking about some gangster rap. Gangster rap. It didn't become gangster rap till we started going against the government, or we started going against the police, and we started, saying this and saying that. That's when it turned into gangster rap for the society, but for blacks, we didn't look at it like that, and the entertainment now isn't the same because now we got so many revenues that we can go on right now. You know what I'm saying? For what we on now, we on the podcast, we on Facebook, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Got all this social media background. You know what I'm saying? Then not only that, we got different sets of generations that came out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, a lot of people can rap, but as long as you could sell out stadiums, as long as you could sell out concerts, they don't care if you live the life you rap about no way, as long as they making money. You see what I'm saying? So whether you fake or not, they don't care. You putting in suits. You know what I'm saying? So only thing I have to say on this subject right here, it's a monopoly game everywhere that we go, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a message. You know what I'm saying? When they did that self-destruction, when they did that self-destruction rap, that movement right there, they pioneered a whole new different. They showed a whole new different unity. And when they did that, the government didn't like that. They didn't even like that movement. They didn't like that self-destruction record showing like, we don't must not fight just one another. We must learn how to work. They didn't like that album. Even the whole, you know, everything that we did, they didn't like that. They didn't like that record at all. They didn't like the guys come together doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even on the West Coast when they did their thing, same thing, they don't want that. They didn't want that, so they had to manipulate that. So they started beef with this rapper because they started wanting to give them more money. You know, unity is hard when it comes down to blacks. You know what I'm saying? They don't want blacks to get unified for no different or no matter no what. You know what I'm saying? If they see any kind of blacks getting unity, they're gonna put some kind of they're gonna throw a monkey wrench into that. Whether it's a drug, whether some form of drug, whether some form of this, they're gonna throw something in their unity to stop their unity from happening. And we as black men and women, we got to understand that hey, it's us versus us. It's not us versus them. You see what I'm saying? So we got to
Yeah.
change the narrative to the rap game because rap game we have that message. Everybody got a message that we got to put out. It's a message. We got that voice. If they listen to us, then we have to choose our words. Some rappers get caught up in being against rap, and they really wasn't from that street. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand one thing. You from the street, we know if you were really that type of guy or that type of female, we know if you were that. Cause if you come from this town, this state, and you rapping back this man, you wasn't a part of their life. But who is we to say that you're not that when you making all the money? You see what I'm saying? Now you can go out here and form you a whole clique because you got money now. They making rap guys famous by giving them a couple $100,000. Now they go form their own group. You see what I'm saying? Form their own label. They even give them the label now. So it's a lot of stuff when we come down to that, bro. But our message got to be. There was a message back then. We don't have no good messages right now. You know what I'm saying? As for a podcast, what we doing now on our podcast, we putting different types of generations, getting their IQ on what's going on. Uncle Beast been in this, he been this in the industry so long. He seen the end of all of that. So I can't really talk about, short about the same thing. They've been rapping, they've been into all this, and what they got going on now with the industry. Look what they got going on now. Everybody that we used to talk about, they got them in the news on the P. Diddy situation. You see what I'm saying? So, so what the rest do we go now? When they got majority of the black people that we thought was somebody involved in all this negativity right now. So how is the entertainment, the music entertainment, rap entertainment gonna survive this whole crucial thing? We got all these different people that belong to these labels or whatever. How we gonna survive that? With the youth and all that. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta keep it up, but like I say, it's just something that I had to say on that.
Oh, you good, OG. You good, OG. Um, with that being said, there is a responsibility for what we do say as artists. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Uncle Beast been in there, Star Boy been there, I've been in there, and there is a thing in that you have to. Like I said, music is our biggest influence. Out of anything we doing, music is our biggest influence. It'll trigger emotion out the yin yang. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna come back on that. We gotta come back on that. That's a whole nother subject. That's a deeper topic on another day that we could go into how deep gangster rap go. I did want to showcase Ambassador Steve's video too. You know what I'm saying? We about 20 minutes into the show, so yeah, we gonna go and run his video. I'm gonna let you introduce your video, G.
Oh yeah. What up, y'all, man? I'm from Mississippi. I'm a Mississippi upcoming artist. I go by PCNLD. I got my brother Bills on this one. Shout out him. You know what I'm saying? This track right here, I basically I just heard the beat. The beat talk to me. That's one thing about me. I don't just rap, say anything on no beat. The beat talk to me. So if I hear a certain thing that the beat saying, I'ma go with it. And with this song, it was like, okay, a female trying to play both sides, trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, let me set something up to where I could make it to where it could be about a female or a male. So, you know, that's why I said him too in it also. But yeah, it's out on YouTube now. They dropped 2 days ago. Shout out T-Post. Shout out my boy OG Capone. Uncle Beats, my boy. Shout about it. You know what I'm saying? I love, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man.
For sure. Let's get to it.
A lot of gang shit, man. I got my brother with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You fucking with him, son, you fucking with me. Nah, nigga, I don't fuck with it. Playing both sides, gon' get your ass wet. Matter of fact, hey, bro, gon' double back. Yeah. At the 50 round drum with a cooler kid. Be sponsored by Nike, we just do the shit. Just a little something, man.
Man, what's the fuck going on?
Hey, bro, tell me to fuck up, my nigga. You know how we do.
Let go. Let's go.
Let go.
Let's go. She want me to take my time, fuck her slow, pull her hair. Bitch, I gotta go. I can't waste time here fucking with you. It's cash on the floor. Beat truck pulling off skirt. Back end money on my line. Nigga play, he get shook. Then smoke a blunt to eat my mind. We killing these nigga cloak casket. Send his head to his mom in a basket. I fuck with boosters, so I keep me a ratchet. Paul Bunyan when I got me a hatchet. Call of Duty, I got new attachment. I check the mail. Send me a package, I'm going dumb. About to make this shit happen. Going dumb, finna make this shit happen.
As Jalen, bro, they be 10 folks. Finna killing, you know just how this shit go. Got the 50 round drawing with a cooler kid. Please sponsored by Nike, we just do the shit. Glock in my hand, nigga, I ain't new to this. Be all crazy and religious, no ludicrous. Bitch love when I pull off and I let it hit. Look back and they all blow me a kiss. I'm like, nah, but I just can't have it. Ring on my finger, I'm sorry, I'm married. I'm about my green, I'm about my cabbage. You ain't finna send me here, no, I can't have it. Go get the shit, put it back, I ain't average. Hit stick, push up, I'm like Madden. Put a switch on the Glock, automatic. Had to preach to a nigga like a pastor. Pin on both sides, had you land the casket. Dance on the grave, nigga, I do the ratchet. I'm white bad like Angela Bassett. Shoot a movie like camera action. Bros on deck, gotta deliver that package. The face on the tip, I call a new attachment. Come and make it disappear, no magic. You gon' remember this bitch, it's a classic. You fuckin' with him, son, you fuckin' with me. Nah, nigga, I don't fuck with it. Playing both sides, gon' get your ass wet. Matter of fact, hey, bro, gon' double back. Got the 50 round drum with a cooler kid. Be sponsored by Nike, we just do the shit. On gang, like Nike, we just do the shit. Let go, let go. Hey, let go, let go. Hey, hey, hey. Let go. Hey, tell me to fuck up. Hey, tell me to fuck up. Let go, let go. I'm out. Come on, bro. You free? Come on, what up, bro?
Hey, man, come on with the shit, man. What you got going?
I quit, I'm done.
Yeah,
Come on, what up, bro? You good?
Man, listen. Hey, yeah. I'm over here jumping in the seat like this right here. Good video. I love it. Let's get the feedback from the fellas. How y'all feel about the video, man? Go ahead and get the input in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, me personally, I think the interview, you know, that it you know, it was very interesting, like, you know, for how the entertainment is going now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For how the entertainment is going now, yeah, that's what they looking for. You feel me? So that it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing too violent on it or like that. I think I was nodding my head to it. I ain't too cool on a whole lot of rap stuff, but hey, it had a nice enough feel to it, nice enough beat to it. You know what I'm saying? I think it can make stuff happen because that's what by him being 20. See, he in they age range. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, it's okay to me. You know what I'm saying? But you got more experienced guys on the podcast like you and Uncle Beast and Story Body can really just get him to, how y'all feel because y'all been working with entertainers and artists all y'all life. So and like I say, y'all producers and stuff too. So y'all can get him more insights on it than I can. So but I think it's cool. It's cool with me.
Respect.
Okay. We got a comment in here. You know what I'm saying? Lady Red Entertainment Empire. I would love to see him perform in person and on our platform soon, which that's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and put that out there. Congratulations. Going to get a round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? That's some good work. Some good work. Good work. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Beats, go and shoot it to him. You know what I'm saying? Let him know.
Well, he already know how I feel about it. Wednesday, he going to be on Hood Hierarchy, y'all. So check it out on YouTube and Facebook. But, in that particular song, because he got several, he put in a lot of work. But he dropped one of the best bars in rap. He said, I can't do it. Sorry, I'm married. So,
Everybody love that bar.
You really don't hear nobody going that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it so hard to be faithful to your lady nowadays? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? But that was when I first heard that stuck out with me over everything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that's what it's about. You gotta be different. You can't do what everybody else is doing and think you're gonna stand. Even with this podcast stuff, it's like I know all type of people, but I'm like, nah, I gotta think of stuff that's gonna take me to another level and make me stand out. So it's like interviewing a young brother from Mississippi. That's dope for me being in Chicago. So it's like you gotta do stuff that stands out.
Right.
You doing it.
Righteous. Okay then, Sloth Boy. We got Chicago, we got California. So man, you getting a total like right now. You got us in Alabama, Mississippi. You got Chicago and you got California. But you blessed right now. You know what I'm saying? It's some real wisdom, knowledge, understanding getting passed along to you right now. So you know what
I'm
I'm saying?
thanking God, man. I'm thanking God, and I appreciate y'all, God, for giving me the chance, man. I've been praying for time like this. Y'all that don't know, like I started the rap game serious 2020. I done had flaws where it, 1 minute is here, the next minute it go back down. So it was like a little, should I keep going? Should I keep doing it? But then it was like I had so many people like, bro, you talented, bro. Like it only take that one song, so just don't stop because of it. So I was just like, okay, well I'm gonna keep going, keep doing what I'm doing. And if the time come for like the time now, I was like, I'll be thankful for that. And like right now, like I want to say, shout out all y'all guys. And I ain't gonna talk no more. I'm gonna let my brother get his shine in too. Talk. Love y'all guys, man.
Love. Slow Boy, go and put the sauce on him, lay him down.
His mic muted.
Okay. I think there you go.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
His name is Short.
Okay, so let me introduce myself to y'all first right quick, because y'all keep saying my name wrong, man. Said I'm a menace to society because I publish books, and my name is Shaw Body. My name is Shaw Body. Said I'm a menace to society because I publish books, and my name is Shaw Body. All right, so check it out, man. I like the young man, bro. He did it with confidence. I like he did it with confidence, man. And you can tell he loved what he doing, man. That's what I like. That's what I like about what he did, man. We need y'all to love the music again. A lot of guys try to come in there and do music, and You can tell they really don't love what they're doing, man. They go in there just say some shit, think they're the baddest mug in the world, go in there spit a bar, shit like that. But I can tell you love the music. I can tell you got style and you got confidence in what you're saying. So you know what I mean. That's a plus, bro. And you don't sound like nobody else. You got your own way. We need y'all to be making that music like that, man. That's why I like rocking with the young guys when they do things like that. You got your own style. You can tell you know a little history about music too with the way you rapping and stuff like that. So man, yeah, good music. Both of y'all, man. Both of y'all did good on that song, bro. Keep going, young God.
Appreciate it. Hey, y'all might not believe, but this was my boy first time actually being in the studio.
What now? Say it your first
That
time?
was, that was my boy first time ever in the studio, and guess what he did? A one take. Went in there, did it in one take. First time ever. Went in there, did it
Yeah,
in one take. Salute my boy, man, for real, because he wasn't want to turn me up. He turned me all the way up.
for sure, for sure. Well, see, you know what I'm saying? For me, I love the energy of the video, the concept of everything, the corner store, that's just like home base. You know what I'm saying? We always in and out the corner store chopping it up with the fellas outside, especially the behind the scenes that you had with dude pull out the pootie tang. That was funny. That he had a behind the scenes of everybody listening on the radio. We brought it on live 365 and on the podcast. Behind the scenes, he had one of the guys out there. He didn't pull out old pootie tang and pulled the belt out, started slap mud with the belt. But that beautiful thing about that was they were having fun. And I remember a time where we did music back in the day and it was fun. We used to get around and huddle and freestyle, you know what I'm saying? And just pass the mic, pass the torch. It made us better. As we got in the huddle, we got better with the freestyle. It'd be every day, up, down, up, down, up, down, freestyle, grab beat, instrumental. I've been doing this since I was 19. So, you know what I'm saying? A long time. Been in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Back and forth. I did my thing. I done traveled. I done talked to regulators. I done did all that. And at the end of the day, brother, keep doing what you're doing. Stay motivated. Keep that energy. Don't lose that energy because energy feeds off energy. If somebody sees, it's like if you ever at a show and you notice that artist is on stage and he just it's gonna make you go along with him. You know what I'm saying? So keep your energy up. Your delivery is beautiful. I can't wait to work with you. You know what I'm saying, on some other projects, and you know what I'm saying. That's just that's the business right there. That's the business right there. Give a round of applause for him, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh, yeah,
Ambassador
oh,
Steve. You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it.
Now, we did have a subject to talk about the event that you and Ambassador Matt y'all having in Mississippi. I want to explain that too. I want to get into that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's jump on into that right there.
Okay, November the 2nd, we're doing a community event. A lot of violence been going on up here in our city. Not just young guys shooting people, but older guys shooting young guys. So, that right there is a no-go, for me anyway. So it's basically trying to stop the violence. Also, it's so much division going on in the town. We just want everybody to come together. We trying to form unity. So, we got special guest OG Capone, who will be there, who will be giving a special speech. We'll have Ike Taylor coming down, who is the elder. He'll be giving a speech. Then we also have Abdul Shabar. He'll be there giving a speech. It's just basically trying to show everybody, like, we don't care what religion you is. We don't care about none of that. We just want everybody to come together and get the message that it's time for a change, and it all start with self. Like, you can't go save nobody else if you ain't saved yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to basically we trying to bring this image and not just talk about it, but actually be doing it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they always say action better than words. So we want to actually put in the work and show them that, like, we trying to bring the kids back together. Cause we got it now. The kids think soon as they get out of school, they gotta go grab a gun and go get on the block. That ain't what it about. Ain't nothing wrong with working no 9 to 5, getting you a little money, saving up. You know what I'm saying? I work a 9 to 5. I've been at my job 2 years now. I would tell anybody, man, whatever you feel like you want to do it. But do not let the people fool you and say that you gotta be in the street to be known as a street person. No, you do not. I know a guy right now who is my cousin, got his bachelor's degree, got his associate degree, and all that, but he still know how to keep that from certain things. You gotta know how to separate things. It's always a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to basically just bring everybody together. Let's stop this division. Let's come together because one thing the government don't like is when black folks come together. 'Cause they know we is powerful. I'm talking when I say powerful, I'm talking about a reckon to be messing with. So with that right there, I'm just basically we just want to bring everybody together and let's let's come together, have fun. Let's get the message that these guys also finna spit because they ain't just coming just to talk. They coming to really spit a message so y'all can know that it ain't always about being in these streets no more. You you can live a better life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about that. So with that right there, I yield. But yeah, if y'all come out November 2nd, Tupelo, Mississippi, man, we will be going live. We got my boy OG Capone himself, Ike Taylor, and the FOI pulling out. So come on, man. Come on now. Shout out my guy, Teddy Carl, a.k.a. Ambassador Teddy Carl, a.k.a. Mac G, man.
Shout out to the teams at the home base. There you go. There you go. Yep. We got a comment on I posted up there from Trey Boogie. He asked, what does your acronym stand for?
Okay. I always had somebody ask me that. The PCN, it come from the group that I am. I've been with this same group since I was knee high, and we all still rocking with each other. We done had our mishap, but we all still together. So we call ourselves Paper Chasing Nation. Like we started off as Fly Kid Gang, cause we started off riding bikes and stuff. Then we started to notice like it's more than just doing that. Let's get this money. Let's live life. Let's keep doing what we're doing. So we went to Paper Chasing Nation. So that's where the PCN come in. At. Now the LD, when I was a young kid, no lie now, when I was a young kid, when I say my name stayed in some, it stayed in some. So folks were like, you always in some drama, so I'm gonna call you LD, little drama. So that's where the LD come from. So I just kept all of it and I just ran with it. And I actually love my name. Like some folks were like, if you make it to the industry, you're gonna have to change your name. If I had to change my name, I won't go to the industry. I keep doing what I'm doing solo.
Right. Well, you shouldn't have to change your name, but nah, shouldn't have to change your name. That's impressive because I wanted the same thing. I just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I knew it was an acronym. I just wasn't going. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He
Yes,
also
sir.
asked what part of Mississippi you from.
I'm from Coffeeville, Mississippi. It's like right below. A lot of folks don't know where it is. It's like right below Oxford, in between Grenada. But I've been in Tupelo, Mississippi the last 6 years, so I've been repping Tupelo these last years, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say Tupelo. But Copperville lived their own town, so do my own town, but I'm putting on for Tupelo right now, man. Lee County.
Lee County in the building. Give a round of applause. Lee County in the building. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi in the building. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Big Mississippi in the building. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man.
One more thing, y'all, man. I want to tell y'all about the Save Ourselves, man. We got the non-profit organization going called Save Ourselves. What we trying to do is we trying to better the community. Uh, we got so much negative in the community going on that we trying to get the kid. We trying to get it to where if elder need her house painted, we gonna go get that house painted. You ain't gotta pay. We gonna do it. You ain't gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? We doing that out the count of our heart because that's what it's about. Growth and development. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to do it. Well, we just did an event on the 14th where we went and fed the needy. You know what I'm saying? The Salvation Army. Well, I ain't say realize, I ain't say homeless, but the needy because they needed, not homeless, you know. So we went did that. That turned out great. We got another event coming up right before Capone event, which is a trunk or treat we're gonna do. Well, we just want the kids to come together, come out. We're gonna have a little live music. We're gonna have a free folks dressed up, you know, to stare on when they come get the candy and stuff. So yeah, it's always man, it's save ourselves, man. Folks save anybody else. We're gonna save ourselves. And our motto is it's time for a change and it starts with self.
Absolutely. Give a round of applause for that. Put your fingers up. We finna bring on Ambassador Strong in the building. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there back in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings to you, Senior Ambassador Strong here in the building. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, everybody.
Peace and
Respect
blessings.
the honor.
So what we gonna do is, I know we got insight on the event and the nonprofit and all of that. Man, brother, that's good. We need more. We need more like that. We need more people firing on all cylinders. I didn't want to leave out Uncle Beast because I did want to talk about his podcast show and how he, you know what I'm saying, doing his things up in Chicago, you know, and give the people insight on who he is and let them know, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about what you know, about who you know what I mean? So we're going to pass it on to Uncle Beast. Ambassador, we're going to get to you in just a moment, you know what I'm saying? Sit back, chill, you know, get your cup of coffee. Uncle Beast, what's going on with you, player?
I'm feeling good amongst these great brothers on the screen, so I can't go wrong.
I know that's right. All right. Okay. I know, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get to you and talk about the podcast show and what you got going on in Chicago. And you know, OG, me and him talk, and I looked you up too. And there's some big things you've been doing, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, in the game, you know what I'm saying? So let's chop it up. Let's talk about that.
Well, you know, right now, I got the Hood Hierarchy Mobcast. I got the OGs and Young Gods with Show Body. I got Let's Chop It Up with Boogie Flavors. And I just try. I know a lot of major celebrities. So I try and bring my celebrities, the major ones, with my underground celebrity homies, just like a little drama over there. So I try and mix them all together and give everybody a chance. But I call it Hood Hierarchy because I only want people that mean something to the hood to come on there and let me know what's on. So if you just coming to tell me about how many murders you've done, I'm probably not gonna get you on there. Good views though. That's good. That's good media, but
it's a good incriminating views.
I don't need you on
incriminating views.
Yeah, I don't need that though, because that ain't what it's for. I just hope that I don't know, one interview might just change somebody's life, save somebody's life. Then I done did it, you know. So if we can get 1,000 young dudes like the drama, I think we could change the world real easy because nobody thinks like that no more. It's like that like really the problem is the older dudes. So when I started it, I just wanted to get guys on there and talk about back in the day. But I see we need to talk about what's going on right now. So it's like I could say, oh, I've been in the music business 30 years, all that, but that ain't what it is. It's like how you said, a 50-year-old listening to NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
I thought that at one time, but like right now, I'm running around with my good guy Boston Richie, and he young, and he rocking it, and I listen to his music. I'm like, I get it. So it's like, for us to understand these young people, we got to be part of what they're doing. We got to learn their language and stay in our place, though, because like you say, I'm never finna think I'm NBA Youngboy. Now, I thought I was Easy and Scarface.
That's accepted, though.
That was in my name.
That was in the time frame that everything was popping. Yeah.
That was the time frame. And I'm sure my daddy might have thought he was Smokey Robinson or James Brown or something. So it's like, we just gotta stay in our lane and not be so quick to shun what they doing, because they ain't gonna want to come to us with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing. Everybody need to take your phone out, start your podcast, and preach some positivity around here. If you're getting 10 people listening to it, who cares? You got 10 people listening to it. People are so caught up in these numbers and the fad of this internet, when men lie, women lie, and numbers can be manipulated. So I don't care what you say you got. If it ain't natural, like when I go, like for y'all to invite me on here, that means it's working, whatever I'm doing. So it's like, that's what it's about. When you're going places, people reaching out to you, seeing what you're doing, just like he was saying about giving up on his music. You can't give up, because if you give up, you're gonna always say, if I wouldn't have gave up, I would be doing this. And it's like, why not, man? If you got If you got the strength, the technology, and the funding to do it, gonna rock with it. But I like what he doing, and it's a lot of other young brothers. But you got to put it out, man, because people just sit on this stuff. You got to put it out. Like Showbody, he puts out content. Y'all dropping the podcast. I told OG Capone, so I'm just never gonna get on, huh? I'm just never gonna. It's like, man, you gotta keep going. We gotta keep networking. See, people get so mad. I was talking to my brother about this one time. I was telling him who don't support me, and he said, "Why would you get mad at them for not supporting you? They don't support their own dreams. They don't support themselves." And I was like, "Wow, I never thought about that." It's people that, if you want to get rid of somebody, just tell them, "Oh, you want to come on the podcast? Send me $5, and they'll be gone." It's just like people don't, but they'll tell you all this big stuff they gonna do and big stuff they doing. People won't support themselves, so stop even looking for them people. There's people out here that want to hear your stories. They want to hear what y'all talking about. They want to get some of this game. You just gotta put it out there and give it to them. You know, so it's like, and everybody can't do everything. Like Showbody do OGs and Young Gods. It's different from what I do. And I love like your platform. I like what we're doing here. It's all different. So it's dope to have. We got a dude with a salt and pepper beard on here. We got a dude with a nice Just for Men hookup. We got a young dude. So it's like you touch it everywhere, man.
Hold on, time out. Flag on the play. 15-yard penalty. Nah, man. He had
We gotta go back to
you
we gotta go
touching
back.
everybody, though, man. That's what it's about.
I knew it was gonna happen on the show at least once. It was gonna happen. It's inevitable. Somebody was gonna crack on somebody. I don't know, because there's two of us that got salt and pepper beards on here.
Oh,
so I don't know which
I'm
one of us you talking about.
Just telling the truth, though.
I got a little salt. I got more pepper.
Oh no, you weren't excluded. You weren't excluded. I haven't been pointing at everybody.
I ain't trying to hide it.
But you know, I'm hooked up. Like I said, I'm hooked up just for men. But you covering all bases, and that's the problem. Like I asked the young dude I was interviewing him, and I said, "Hey man, what will it take to really change what's going on with you?" And he said, "Hey, you old dudes got to stop trying to be the young dudes. How am I gonna look up to you when you're doing the same thing I'm doing?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You got a point." He say, "So that's the main thing, man. We need to. It's a blessing that our young brothers will take time to listen to us, because y'all was not riding around bumping Marvin Gaye back in the 80s. We was bumping that gangster stuff. Now we understand what our parents was feeding us. Now we'll go listen to it. So it's like we just gotta bridge the gap, and that's gonna make everything so to see young brothers trying to help the community. He talking about paint somebody's house. I wouldn't have dared try to do that when I was young. No way. You probably would have robbed you. You got to see your house. So, you know, and people just got to know what they dealing with. Because when I look back on my crew, my little set, we probably was about 50 deep, but only about 10 of us was really gonna go there if it had to go there. Only about 10 of us. The rest of them probably would have ran. They done proved they was gonna snitch when they get caught, all type of stuff. So you gotta know who you really around. Some people are just using you for protection. Bottom line, the main one who go get in all the stuff and start all the fights, be the in the shootouts, that be the one that ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. He just hiding behind y'all. That's why he always getting slapped, always getting robbed, coming to get y'all. Talking about his dude messing with his kids because his baby mama done left him and went and got somebody that's gonna take care of the kids, and he trying to make it out get some other stuff. Y'all just gotta know how to see who the suckers is out there, because there's a lot of suckers, and they're right amongst you, hiding in plain sight. If they get a traffic ticket, everybody's going to jail, and he's gonna move to some town in Minnesota somewhere and do it all over again, or be working in Walmart or something, and everybody gonna have life. So y'all really gotta know what you're into, man. You really gotta know. Like he say, get married. Me, I'm a player for life, though. I'm not doing that. But
So you gonna throw that in there.
but you
They gonna
got
throw that in there. I'm gonna shoot that. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that too. Yeah, put that in there.
got to get
They put
around the
out a
right
disclaimer.
people.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to get around the right people, man. So
Yeah.
everybody go check it out, though. Hood Hierarchy on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere you can find something. Support me. I'm gonna support the guys. You gotta come on my show. Everybody on the screen except Showbody. I don't want him on because all we do is argue. But no,
You can't screw them out, man.
Yeah, man,
That
it's
man got to be
funny.
front row.
all me and Shaw. I love Showbody because he's so sincere about the community. And it's like everybody's not sincere about the community. I'm sincere, but I just don't like foolishness. So it's like, if y'all know y'all don't want to work, I'm not finna try and get y'all jobs. I'm just not finna waste my time doing that. It's other stuff I can do to waste my time. I could watch Pornhub or something, or I just want to waste time. I'm not finna be sitting out here going, getting these dudes jobs
Oh man.
for them to, not show up. It's like, so y'all got to understand, like, people don't have to sit up here and do this volunteer work. And you looking at like, yeah, I wonder how much you're getting paid. There got to be something. There's a reason you're doing. Watch, they're gonna go to jail because it's like, no. Be part of the solution. Like you say, save ourselves. If people main thing, I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna pass it over. And this is everywhere. You can say like, hey, do you buy yourself some shoes first or buy your kids some shoes first? If you buy the baby some shoes, how are you going to go to work? If you can't help yourself, you can't help nobody. You have to get yourself straight first. Then you can help. Like me, if I didn't help myself first, when these girls asking me for $40 to cash out and stuff, I wouldn't be able to do that. So,
This man out here, man. Hey, for everybody listening on air and on live, well, I ain't even gonna say nothing, man. You done shot that shot about. You done shot 3-pointer. That man been firing up them 3-pointer. He been old boy. What's the old boy name? Anyway, we gonna keep it moving, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, for coming on Uncle Beach. You know what I mean?
Man, I appreciate
you know,
you
blessing us down, blessing us down with some of that good talk. You know what I'm saying, from the shot. I know Senior Ambassador Strong came in, and Slaw Boy. I know you shout boy. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right.
Excuse y'all, look, and not to be rude, y'all. I got a radio show. I'm gonna have to check off in about 10 minutes so I can go get on the radio. But I had to take my opportunity because I've been begging Capone and he ain't let me on. So when he said I could come on, I couldn't postpone it. But keep going, brother. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. You can give him a round of applause, man. Hey, we appreciate you coming to the platform, man. You know what I'm saying? One more again to your link with you. We gonna get on your show. Just let us know whenever we can swap over and do your do your thing.
Okay, we finna do it. Y'all heard them, so we gonna get it done.
OG, you lock us in now. Lock us in.
Hey, you know I'm on it already. Y'all know I'm on it already. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't no slacking to me. But I want to go back to the Salt and Pepper Bill guy that's on here.
Yeah.
We know who that is.
I got to let him get his word in before he can holler at Uncle Beach before he leaves screen. Go ahead, Mr. Backdoor Slump.
All right. Peace and blessings. And for the salt and pepper, it just mean I'm seasoned, baby. Don't trip. Hey, but real talk though, he's speaking on a lot of things, man. The mind of the young brothers is where it all starts at. And to have young brothers that are community oriented, family oriented, those that want to see change, those that want to enact the change, not just talk about it, but be about it.
those are definitely the type of young men that we need to stand with. I'm not gonna say stand behind, stand with them and guide them through these waters as they navigate. For the elder men and the elder brothers and sisters out here, I would say, it's very important that we bridge the gap and reestablish the oral tradition of passing on the wisdom and understanding that we obtained throughout our years of living. This way our younger generations aren't doomed to repeat the cycle. We're not talking to them, but they doing the same thing, and we out there with them. They don't respect us. It's boundaries and things that have to be put in place. It's not that you can't still be cool. You can't still be you can't vibe with them. You just need to respect your position in life. You've earned your salt and pepper. You've earned your wisdom. So why? And I don't want to use the term dummy down, but why take it down a notch when you should be trying to bring brothers where you at? With the saying that we got to know where we're at in order to know where we're going. It is very true, but oftentimes the mistake is made of looking to the past, like the 60s and the 70s and things of that nature, and trying to come from there and move forward versus coming from where we're at today. If we inspect what's really going on out here today and where the breakdown is at, because that's what we got to look at, is where the breakdown is happening at. We can't fix that by looking at the 70s. We got to look at today. Where is that gap in the bridge at? That's the only way we can repair it. And it's going to take communication, not just us old heads looking at the youngsters at this what they need to be doing. Because a lot of things out there we don't understand because we refuse to understand them. We're not willing to bend, compromise, or any of the above. It's a technological age. It's an age of information. And a lot of us come from an age of backbone. Not saying ain't none of these youngsters got no back, but pretty much ain't none of them got no back. And I mean, not all of them, but they have to put in those labels to have those things. And there's a reason for that. The old heads fought hard so that we could get a little bit more every generation passing the baton, so that it could be easy for them now to where they could focus on the information and advance us as a people. But the problem is the wisdom has failed to be passed on. And that break from where we trying to be out there like them to where our pants are hanging off our ass, our hats are cocked, and we out on the block looking like the 80s crazy, 40 ounces and blunts hanging with the youngsters. It ain't fitting, bro. It just don't work. We can't get the respect we need when we hang like that. Like I said, there's a time when you move up and you can't hang with the help. Or you can't hang with those that you're training. You have to draw that boundary. It's like having a boss. You go in the first day and your boss he cool as hell. He ain't talking about doing no work. He teaching you how to hide. He teaching you how to beat the system. And then one day he come in, he actually wants you to work. It ain't gonna happen.
Right.
I can't respect you, bro. You done came on the level with me, so I know we here now. Ain't no going back.
Right.
So we have to teach them the right way before we teach them the shortcuts. They have to be built up and understand what it is, what we're up against, where we're trying to get to, what we have already as far as economical resources amongst us, what type of potential they have within themselves. Most of our young people, I'm not taking nothing away from the entertainment industry, but most of our young people, that's all they see for themselves is the entertainment, whether it be carrying a ball or a microphone. That's all they see is entertainment. They don't believe that they can be doctors and lawyers and judges and things of that nature because they've been taught that these things aren't in your future. And if they are, it's going to be almost impossible to achieve coming from where you're coming from. So us as seasoned people, we have to take the harness on that. We have to take the reins on that and step up and do what's necessary to make sure our young brothers and sisters are prepared for the world, because the world don't care. So we got to care. And every once and again, my brother got, you got your $40 to throw out there, cash out, but however go down.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, look. Wait a minute. Look, a comment came in. A comment came in about that. They said it ain't tricking if you got it. Hey, if you got it, you got it, player. You know what I'm saying?
We never said it was tricking. It's just cheap shopping. That's how
Hey, that's how I help the community. Okay, I'm supporting the community, black-owned businesses. Okay,
I feel say he give his honest. He give his honest support that he does that. Yes.
yeah.
Well, hey, again, I know he got to run. You know what I'm saying? Y'all exchange information so y'all can talk amongst this.
Man, we got to. Amazing conversation with y'all brothers. Amazing. And the one jewel, he dropped several, but when he said, you earn your salt and pepper beer, you went forward. Why are you trying to go backwards?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it right there. I don't know why people. Back in the day, I had 17 keys on 39th Street. So what? I had a big afro. Look at me now. What is it? So yeah, I'm with y'all, man. Let's tap in, everybody. Salute. Thanks for having me, y'all. Shout out.
Ain't no problem, man. Peace and blessings to you. Hey, man. Hey, that was a good one. Hey, give a round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Beast, man. Hey, that was a good one. I like that. We're gonna continue on with the episode. I know we got Slop Boy in the building. We're gonna pass it on, you know what I'm saying, about what Strong was saying about the economic resources with the entertainment, without the entertainment, put it into perspective of both. You know what I'm saying? Give us that little insight over there.
Let me get some of that, man. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
You know, like you were saying, bro, you know, we got to be able to get tools to our guys. You know, when we talk about unity, you know, everybody like to come together with unity, but it never be a complete mission, because what are we coming together unity about? What are we going to do when we come to unity? What goals are we going to accomplish? I'm gonna give y'all a prime example of how I feel about what we do as Us Before Me when I'm in the jungles of the hoods and all across the country. When I got a chance to go back to the hood, and my guys see me get paid for doing entertainment, I got a chance to go to the hood, and they see me get paid for entertainment, and they see me re-up and cop again. They see me they see me get on the phone, call and make an order for $150. Let me get 50 shirts. Let me get, you know, I'm ordering my products in front of them. I had a chance to show them that I'm still doing what I love to do, but I'm being an entrepreneur, and I'm showing them how I'm doing it without telling them how to do it. Giving them examples of the new. They used to look up to me selling dope. So now I'm out there, they see me selling books, shirts, and different products. They see me change my life. So I'm showing them instead of telling them. So when I'm showing them this, it's easy for me to communicate with them, to show them that we can do different. When they see me ordering books and stuff like that, on calling different companies on the phone, if I made sure I did this in front of them, because I wanted them to see different. That's the purpose I'm telling y'all this, because I have my guys on the block seeing me do different, and to be accomplishment and make accomplishment doing different. I gave them an example of when I tell them I'm re-upping the cop again. I said, listen, bro, this is how you getting money. I said, man, I re-up the cop again. What you mean re-up the cop again? I'm finna call this print company. I'm finna tell this print company I need 100 books, and they're gonna tell me how much I need to pay for those 100 books. I'm gonna pay for my 100 books, and I'm gonna put them on the blocks, put them on the streets. This is what I'm doing. How you getting money, bro? This is how I'm doing it. So I'm saying that to say, you know, we gotta be the example, man. We can't tell them to stop doing something without showing them how to go get it themselves. You know what I mean? And it ain't about me showing them how to be an author or be a rapper or nothing like that. It's about showing entrepreneurship, showing them a different way, man. Show them that they can still do things in a positive structure without having to go to jail and run from the law, call themselves gangsters and running from these police on these streets, you know, trying to survive. It's about showing them examples and ways out, man. We talk about growth and development. A lot of us talk about growth and development, but a lot of us don't understand. When you talk about growth and development, man, it's about living it, man. You know, you will hear a lot of guys talk about how much lit you know, this and that, but it ain't about how much lit you know, it's how much you living. What is you living? How is you living out here? You know, so it's about showing examples, man. You know, Us Before Me, the Thug Bible movement, we on the block showing examples. and then we giving them a way out. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't got to be an author. Everybody ain't got to be in the music industry. It's what you love to do, man. We doing what we love to do, and that's what that's presenting. When I show y'all what I'm doing, I'm doing what I love to do till I die. A lot of us as people, we don't do what we love to do, or we don't honor our God-given talents that'll get us out of sticky situations that we're in life. Because we focus on so much bullshit that go on in our life, bro. We like a lot of negative situations destroy our lives, man. So it's important for us to learn what we love to do. You know what I mean? If you was a kid and you used to like to flip on mattresses and stuff like that when you was a kid back in the day, then you didn't all the time. You didn't know that you could have been an athlete, but we didn't look at that like that. You know what I mean? We didn't look at that as that could be my way out, or that's something I could love to do for the rest of my life. I'm just giving little examples of little things that we could have been doing when we was kids that we didn't know we had talents that would took us about the situations we're in today. When I was growing up, I wasn't taught I could be an author. Nobody told me I could be a publisher. Another thing that I'm doing now. So even though I had these qualities when I was a kid, because I knew how to spell, I was winning spelling competitions. I'm doing all these things that require being an author. Could be an author as a kid, not knowing that I could be an author one day when I was growing up. I was looking more towards death than I was looking towards being an author as a kid. So saying it to say we be surrounded by so much negative that we let the positive things that we do have in our lives that could get us out of negative situations destroy it, man. So it's important for us to be able to show examples of what we talk about, especially if you're an OG out here. You can't talk about what you used to be if you ain't better than who you used to be now. If you didn't learn from who you was then, you're supposed to be a learning lesson for the young guys. They supposed to be able to learn from you, not be deterred from what happened to you. See, a lot of guys, when they call themselves OGs, they want to try to tell a young guy what to do instead of let them know the experiences they went through so that they can learn that I've been through it too. We can figure ways out. Know who the real enemy is. We always think the OGs and young guys, we fight against each other because we think we make each other enemies when we're not the enemies, man. You know what I mean? We got to learn how to communicate together. And it's called communication, man. It's more about communication than it is about debating, arguing, none of that, because we got to come to an understanding and want to learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? We both got to learn to be learners. You know what I mean? A lot of us try to be the know-it-alls and shit like that, or know-ofs. And it's cool to be a know-of or know-it-all, but also you have to be a know-of, you have to be a learner. You know what I'm saying? And the most powerful man in the world is a learner. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who want to keep learning, because the more you learn, the better you can deal with life. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for us to learn how to be learners, man, and want to learn something different. You can't, like y'all already know, you can't keep doing the same thing expecting a different situation to come up out of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's important for us to show examples of what we talking about or what we mean. Especially as an OG, man, you're trying to reach the young guys. You have to be an example of what you talk about, man. And that's what they look for. And that's how I'm able to reach the young guys to let them know, because I'm not the enemy. We're not the enemies, bro. We gotta let them know who the real enemies are, so they can understand when I'm trying to give you some conversation or when I'm trying to give you some knowledge. It ain't because I'm trying to down you or belittle you. It's because I can give you some information that's gonna help you out. I'm gonna give you some information that's gonna help you get up out the bullshit you're going through right now. I might be able to tell you something that I've been through as a young guy that you're going through right now, or similar to what you're going through right now, and we can both come up out of that together. When I went across the country, man, history is the most powerful tool you can have, man. When you learn history, you know how to defeat the people who were destroying you first. You learn how to become who you are today. History is very important to the man, for them to know who they can be, who they can become, and where they become from. It ain't to be used as I used to be this, I used to be that. No, it's to be used as a learning experience. My history was a learning experience. I became an author because of my history, my learning experience. Did I take the bad things that happened in my life and let them destroy me, or did I take the bad things that happened in my life and let them make me a better person? Did I learn from that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to not enforce our history on the young guys. Let them know of what happened to us so it won't happen to them. You know what I'm saying? And when you're doing that, like I said, it ain't about pushing your history down on them and trying to tell them I used to be this. No, it's not that. It's about learning from it. You tell them what you learned from their history, what happened to you so it won't happen to them type shit. You know what I mean? Right. So it's just a different way we got to communicate with the young guys together, bro.
Right. Anybody want to lean in on this right here?
Yeah, let me jump in on that and co-sign what my brother's saying up there, man. The becoming the change, the big we, that's one of our biggest things is becoming the change you want to see. And as he said, he's not just out here telling, he's showing, he's doing. In a sense, we have to become the evidence of possibility. When the youngster look up at us, they have to know that you can't tell me that it's impossible to do it. I see this brother doing it. And it's not just him, it's all of these brothers. And that's why we tried to come together under the big we was, is if we can get a multitude across the globe of individuals who come together collectively that are doing positive, productive works, those who are considered opposition and all these things, if we all come together and prove that all of these things are bogus, all of these things are lies, we reignite hope in all the minds of all the young individuals that have been out there misled. See, it's up to us right now as the elder generation, and we have those above us, but it's time for them to share their wisdom and understanding. For us, we do the same with those under us, but we still have legs. We still are able to march and be on the front line. So we have to become that evidence of possibility. We have to get out there and show these young brothers that, hey, man, look, we all come from over there, and this is where we are today through discipline, dedication, and determination. You have to put away expectation and develop a little dedication, a little determination. We got to know where it is we're trying to get to. Like I said, the history is beautiful. It helps some of the struggles and the plights and the things that you have in you. It helps it's like the books of the Bible, the testimonies, the testament. It's I'm telling you my story because it has moral value. There's some meat in it that's going to let you know that these principles help me overcome something. Me standing on what I stand on helped me get through the dark times. That's what those stories are for. They're not to be reenacted. It's like if I gave you a map, a road map, just in the city you live in, the city you've been in for more than 10 years, if I give you a road map from the 60s and tell you to find your way somewhere in that city, you're going to be lost because so much has changed. So we need updated maps. In other words, we need updated understandings. We need people that are out there in the mix that can come back and tell us what's going on. We need scouts. We need people that's moving and shaking and being the change and being at these meetings and things like that so they can come back and tell everybody else. This way, we can properly prepare ourselves. How? Because we are now aware, and awareness equals preparedness. Everything in this world has 360 degrees to it. That's yin and yang, positive and negative, pros and cons, everything. So as we learn to look at things in full circle, we learn how to deal with them in a more effective fashion. And these are for individuals as well. If I look at an individual for one thing he did and I count that individual useless, I've just lost. I've lost a very valuable asset because this individual is more than that one event. This individual is a seed that has possibility to grow into something beautiful if nourished properly. And these are our children. We can't discount them. These are seeds. And if I can real quick reference in our book, the individual, there's a portion in there that speaks on Chinese bamboo. And Chinese bamboo, when you plant it, it doesn't break the soil for 5 years. So for 5 years, you got to go out there and water a spot continuously as if it's something there. Most of the time, people going to think you crazy because they can't see why you're continuously investing in something and nothing is producing. But the trick is we can't see what's happening beneath the soil. So those messages that we putting out here, these movements that we doing, these actions, these changes, these are seeds, and we can't see immediately what type of effect they're having on people. But as time progresses, when that Chinese bamboo breaks the ground in 5 years, over the next I think it's 20, 30 days or something like that, it shoots up over 90 feet tall. Now, this is a ultimate sign of discipline, dedication, and determination. persistence, belief. I believe that this thing is going to grow. This is why I'm investing in it. So us as elders, if we're not willing to invest in our kids, we can't convince them that we believe they can be something else. We can't convince them that there's possibility. Why ain't y'all investing in it if it is? Y'all don't believe in us, so why should we believe?
Right.
You know, so we have to grow our kids. And then I want to speak on something else before I go, because I know I get long-winded, but with our children, man, we birthdays and things of that nature. My man was talking about how he was a child, he could spell good and things like this, or if you could flip. You know, we flipped on mattresses all the time. Never thought about gymnastics being our way out. Never thought about going to the Olympics or none of that, because we couldn't see it for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So we never thought. You did it for a little while, then you stopped doing it. Now I can't even stand on my head if I wanted to. But it's because I stopped doing it, because I didn't know that it was valuable or that it could be of value. So now, as our children grow and they show interest in things, if my child says they wanted to be a scientist, then for their birthdays and things of that nature, or when I'm getting them gifts, I should get them gifts towards their passion, so that I can help them grow and mold them into what they're looking for. But a lot of time as parents, we don't have that. Nobody taught us how to plan for life. So we just live it. We're getting by. We're making ends meet. Nobody taught us how to properly plan for our futures. And then if they did, it was, hey, you got to go to college so that you can have a good life. But you go to college and get a bullshit degree, you're still flipping burgers. Not knocking nobody flipping burgers. That's a life. It's a life. You know what I'm saying? But we have to have a plan, even just to get up daily, to make a plan for your life. We get 24 hours a day. Don't waste them. Just calculate your days and see how much time you're spending on entertainment. See how much time you wasting sleeping. All these things. See how much time you're actually putting into progressing versus the odds and ends. See how much time you're putting into nurturing the seeds of the future. You know, this is on us to show them and reestablish the hope in their eyes, and show them by becoming the evidence of possibility that, look, young man, if I can do it, you can too. This is what I traveled through and overcome. This is what this brother traveled through and overcome. I can show you a whole network of brothers that have been where they say you can't come back from. And all of these brothers are out here in this community as pillars. They're the people that the community lean on. They're the people that the community come through. My phone stay ringing off the hook. I mean, it's crazy, because I know what I've done in my past. So do a lot of them. But it's different. My role is different now, because I've seen both sides of the fence. I know where my mistakes were made at. So now I know how to correct them. Now I know how not to judge individuals. I sit and I learn the whole you. You know, we don't see each other. We see what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're not. When I look at you, I see what you're not. You know, or this brother, he real, but oh man, that whole ass nigga, he flawed out on me. He this, that, and the third. He said he was gonna do this. Man, why come I'm helping people? Ain't nobody helping me. If you look into the people you helping all the time to help you, then that means you've been failing, because you should have been teaching them how to fish instead of constantly giving them fish. So that's the message. So if you want to stop the people always asking me, but I can't ask them, then stop giving and start teaching. Teach them how to survive, and stop trying to hold your little power hole over them. As long as they keep got to come to me, I got something on them. That's the way a lot of these so-called leaders and everything do. They don't teach you what you need to know, because they're afraid of losing their position. But a true leader knows that, hey, I want all of y'all to be able to do what I can do, because I might want to come to this motherfucking house shoes one day, pardon my French. I need y'all to know what's up. If I need to call out, I need to have 30 motherfuckers that can replace me. I'm not worried about you taking my spot. I'm me. It's only one of me in the whole wide world. You do that, you a bad mom. And you know what I'm saying? So this is where we got to be at with it. Don't be afraid to elevate your whole team. Because when all of y'all is moving at maximum capacity, when all of y'all to reach your fullest potential, man, that's a beautiful sight. Unstoppable, beyond boundary, without measure. You know what I'm talking about? But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on, because I got a whole sermon on this one.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. OG, I know you want to jump in now. You know what I'm saying?
No, not really, man. I had want to Mr. Strong to get, get in the, get in the both thing in. But I do have something to say about, you know, leadership. You know, I look at it kind of, different because how it's been the stage of trying to understand leadership, who to follow. You know, a disciple is someone who follows someone else teaching. So at the end of the day, if I'm looking, learning, and listening to Mr. Strong, you know what I'm saying? In our reality, he is a disciple because he is teaching me something, right? You know, I look at things as if it can enhance me to become a better person, then I'm gonna sit there and listen. You know what I'm saying? Whether who I believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Like we got all we have certain we want to point things at certain individuals, you know what I'm saying, when it's go bad. You know, you don't point at them when they're going good, you know what I'm saying? But when they go bad, oh, that's when it's something got to be said. Oh, that person doing something wrong now because it's going bad now. You feel what I'm saying? I have never been like that. I always been the type of person to speak with someone mad and accept who I'm at. I'm not gonna dislike another individual person just because you don't dislike that individual person. You know, one of our first commitment rights, bro, is the freedom to speak. You know, at one time we didn't even have that freedom. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have the freedom to speak, freedom to talk in the courtroom, all that. We had to go through a lawyer. You know, I had went to court and this lawyer told me, uh, you accept this, you accept that. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna say it. That's a no sir. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak for myself. You ain't gonna tell this dude how I feel, how I think. See, a lot of people gotta start accepting that people talk for them and talk for yourself. Maybe you wouldn't be locked up now. You have to get that. Going in the courtroom agreeing on stuff, and then when you get up there, you can't say nothing with your agree. Nah, I ain't doing that. And we got to start understanding, man. Speak up for yourself, bro. When you in the right or wrong, you got to start speaking up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just don't accept anything. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's I understand what short bro was saying. You know, it's 'cause I used, I could have been a gymnast. I used to do the same thing. I'm talking bad, but it wasn't in my vocabulary to be a gymnast. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't. I'm talking about I was doing a flip for that. I even knew what flipping was. You know what I'm saying? And but I didn't, I didn't look at that as a feel that and when it came down to sports, I was very, it just, a lot of time boys came in the era that was, we didn't have, a lot of parents back then when I come up couldn't read and write no way. Cause majority of our parents back then were farmers. You see what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So my parents couldn't read and write. You feel what I'm saying? So it was left up to me when I get a certain age to make sure that my kids know how to read and write, know how to comprehend. You see what I'm saying? Cause back then, the 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 master wasn't teaching they slaves for reading and write. You feel? So my parents, they did, we were lacking in that reading and writing. Even some organizations members back in the day, they couldn't read and write. You see what I'm saying? The ones that could, that's why they became leaders because they know how to work, read and write and speak. You see what I'm saying? That's why they was leaders. They weren't caught up in it. I think they was leaders just because they was Malcolm X or just because he was my little kid. No, they learned how to work, speak. They learned how to read and write. That's why they became leaders. You know, you don't become no leader because you got money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I went through a whole lot trying to, see things in a different way, and the people that's listening right now, you know, we got to do better, when it comes down to, a whole lot of stuff, it's a lot of stuff that we got to go through, especially, listening, I think females have a whole lot of things they need to say. I don't want people to think this podcast is about just none of my men. It's females. Also, Y'all are welcome to come
Nah,
on the show.
we
You want
got
the female? You know,
no, OG, we got female, we got women coming on to the show. Believe me, the programming gonna grow more than what it is. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah,
We
I just
definitely
saying that
gonna
because
have the
we've been,
women in
you
here.
know,
We ain't
yeah,
gonna
we've
get a
been
word
most
in
of men.
edgewise, so you know what I'm saying. You might well gonna soak it
Yeah,
up right now, cause once the women get in here, it's over with. It's a wrap for all of us. We ain't gonna get to have. It's over with.
Oh,
It's gonna be over. It's gonna be dead.
but hey, but everybody have a voice, even teenagers. Teenagers, it's the same way. Our podcast do not discriminate. If you're a teenager, you want to come on here and get with the parent consent or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You welcome to come. We want to get a generation uh, a way they can come and express themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all have a lot of things y'all want to say. So we giving y'all that opportunity on this platform to come and express how y'all feel about the word, how y'all feel about certain things. You know, but you know, like I said, I'll let somebody else talk, but on that issue right there, we got to do better, man. You know, if we want to succeed in and be the be the person we want to do. One thing I learned, man, in order to be a positive, productive people, a person, in order to be a positive, productive person, you got to hang around with positive, productive people. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not hanging around and trying to understand and learn to enhance yourself, and you still falling at the gutter, you know, so I can see a lot of people reach the top that came to the gutter. Just because you're a billionaire, I want the people to know, just because you're a billionaire, millionaire, they have classify all us in these little categories, billionaire, millionaire, you know, uh, uh, Poe, Mount, you know, all that. They classify us just because they going through the same thing we going through. It's just they got money to overcome it. They're going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can have so much money, they don't know what to do with it. So they going through they going through look what's going on there in the entertainment industry. All these millionaires.
I'm
You
gonna
see what
say the
I'm saying?
E word, the E word is strong and extortion, but you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that going on. Blackmail. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have to be wise, like you say, and like Strong saying, we always have to look, learn, and listen at all times. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you at, because the industry is full of it. And to add to that, I want to just jump in because I'm gonna pass it back to Steve, because Steve, you know what I'm saying? I know Steve is in that age bracket, but in what I feel like is happening right now, the game it's finna clean up. A lot of that trash, they taking out trash right now. The jail cell gonna be full of celebrities. All the celebrities that we know right now are gonna be on that side of the fence, and the game gonna be opened up for what it authentically needed to be in the first place. Everything repeats itself. It got to. A clock got to reset. Some got to reset. There's too much going on. That clock got to be reset.
If I can, bro, I hate to jump in and
Go
stop.
ahead. Hey.
I hate to, but it's personally what I feel like is going on right now. And I may be a conspiracy theorist, and I'm not saying that everybody involved is innocent. But what I am saying is the clock that's being reset is
Yeah.
every role model, every inspiration, everything y'all could have had, bloop bloop, we got all the control in the world over it.
Yeah.
We can snatch the bottom out from under it anytime we get ready to.
Yeah.
So don't get so big you forget your place.
There you go.
That's
Bite
what I
me.
see happen. You know,
Yeah.
and
Bite.
I'm not one of those guys. I hate to be that guy, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at things that seem to be happening strategically and not on accident, because I do know at Puffy parties, Prince William was there, Donald Trump
Yeah.
has been there.
But
It's
they
been
don't talk. They
it's been
ain't
a
talking
whole
about that though. They not talking about
well,
that.
strong talking about it on Solution Radio.
There it
yeah,
is.
there he is. There he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. True.
let's look
True.
at what's going on, and one more time, they feeding on our piranha instinct. See, when they put blood in the water around us, we don't have no understanding about. Oh, that's one of ours. No, we attack. We rip him to shreds. It's I hate to say it, but it's happened to one of our own, and it's still happening to one of our own, that they using our energy to lock these brothers and these people down to destroy their lives, because we turn on them as quick as they say this who they are. You know, we all know how it lies. Now they got AI that can put people wherever, saying whatever and doing all of this. And we all know this. But the moment they put a picture of this person and that person, oh man, you see that picture, so and so, they was at the thing, man, them things photoshopped and AI and everything else. And we biting right along with it. Everything they throw in the water, we biting. Why? Because we still got that mentality. If we roll with y'all, y'all gonna accept us. If we on y'all side, we can't lose. And the whole thing about it, I refuse to be your footstool just to be in the house. I'm sorry.
That's true.
So my thing is, I done fucked around and stopped wanting. See, I done got passionate about it. I done stopped wanting to live in the house. I'm not saying I want to leave the country and all this other crazy stuff, but I have no desire for what you have to offer me anymore. You're not gonna get me to work until I'm 67 years old and then tell me I can stop working and enjoy the things that I worked my whole life for, so I can die at 69. We're not doing that. This is why I decided we got to carve our own way out. We got to do something. If I can, y'all got a quick minute for me. Let me read something to you real quick that I was studying earlier. It's on the quick little paragraph.
No, handle your business. We got a few minutes in the show. Handle your
All
business.
right. It say the mission is to produce self-directed persons with cognitive capacity for high performance, both independently and members of a community. The ability to be self-directed in both independent and independent settings is related to holonomy, the study of interacting parts within a whole. The term is defined below: self-directedness. The foundational element in effective work systems is self-correcting, self-managing, self-accountable, self-governing behavior, energy spent on monitoring and attempting to affect the behavior of team members or other entities from the outside is energy wasted, and energy that could have better been expended in improving the business capabilities of the people. The critical element is to increasingly create self-governing capabilities. Now, this goes back to what we were saying, as in, you can play chess and try to move every piece on the board, or you can try to educate and unlock the pieces and teach them how to move themselves. See, once we begin to make self-directing, self-managing, self-accounting, responsible individuals, everybody begins to do a little, so nobody has to do a lot. It stops feeling so much like work, and it starts becoming a way of life. We start all doing our share because everybody is accountable, and they choose to be accountable, because doing it any other way just doesn't feel right. But that was just a little something I was studying earlier, and I was like, man, I want to share this. So just something to meditate on, man. The mission is to become an independent pillar that is able to work independently or in a community setting efficiently. So I'm gonna pass it on with that. That's something I want to share with y'all.
Okay, then we appreciate that. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We got senior ambassador Carl in the building. You know what I'm talking about? And let's get a round of applause for Brother Strong, what he was going on and what else studying that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We always got something going on with the knowledge and everything, and how everything just works, you know what I'm saying? How everything passed. I guess I just say this show and like Stop By the Show, everybody's show is like a conduit of information. It got to connect somewhere to be put out. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, and like we all say, if that's what you good at, then stick with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being that conduit to push this way and push it north, south, east, and west, because I know I put my due diligence in. You know what I'm saying? I put my work in because I'm part of the solution. Therefore, I feel better because I'm doing my part. I ain't got to go over here and preach to 1,000,000 people. I ain't got to go over here and talk to 30 people. But as long as I got this right here, I can bring all the brothers together. And this is power in numbers in itself, because we already making a buzz. You know what I'm saying? and I love it. It's beautiful. I'm gonna pass it on to Ambassador Carl. Let him get, you know what I'm saying, get it in. He coming in late. Welcome to the show, brother. Uh-oh.
Is my mic on now?
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you in. Yeah, there you
Hey,
go, sir.
my, I appreciate the round of applause, man. And don't y'all ever think, hey, everybody get a little bit busy, man. But I know what the business is, so let's just go ahead and piggyback off what Brother Strong was saying and what you was saying and Short Body had to say not too long ago. Because my in and out in this thing, I don't know what it is with my Wi-Fi, so I apologize. But speaking on the public notion, like Brother Strong was just saying, man, we have to be conscious of our own setbacks. And so many words is what he was saying. Even like in the study of what he was saying, do we understand the words that every word has a meaning to the definition of what he is talking about? So everybody has a struggle within themselves, according to the struggle that has something to do with everyone else. So our role in society and life has to do not only with the accountability of ourselves, because I heard what he said. Accountability actually has to be the reason why we step up, knowing that, hey, sometimes in what we did in our life and people did in our life and torches that we picked up so long ago, we're accountable for things because we picked up either that demon or that angel. You see what I'm saying? This is why we always keep telling people that so is he situation of the mentality, because just like there's a righteous brother, there's a crackhead. Just like there's a crackhead, there's a recovering addict. Just like there's a recovering addict, there's someone that's never done drugs a day in their life. So everybody in their diversity has something to be accountable for the choices that they made in their life. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to just drive right into the problem of our situations, but to drive into the problem of our situation is that some of us has actually dropped the ball within ourselves, though. You know what I mean? Everybody say, hey, I can't be bought. I can't be this. But if you make the right deal with the right entity, and it costs you everything other than, let's just say that it costs you your signature and it's going right for everybody in the world, somebody else is involved in your capability.
Right. Well, your Wi-Fi is, but that Wi-Fi is tearing us up over here, man. We understand, we overstand on that. It's that Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying? But when everybody get together and you spitting some, yeah, your Wi-Fi was going in and out. We were just trying to give you the respect so you can spit what you were saying. We understand what you're saying, but it's just like it's coming in fast. So
yeah, probably so. Man,
okay.
I hate that it is doing that.
It's all good. I know it. By the powers that be, we can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Those are some things that are out of our control. But we, you know, when good information being passed across platforms, that type of energy is gonna happen. That's expected. So there's no need to apologize for that. There's not even nothing that you got control over. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? When you out here doing something good, right now, it's always gonna. It's always a disruption. When you're doing something right, and you out here living right, or you doing, you know, you're trying to walk that path, that's when everything come at you. It's test after test. After one test goes, you got another test. So you're constantly, your steps are constantly being tested. That's your growth. Because each test that we go through, this is just my personal opinion. Each test that I go through, it has a meaning at the end of it. But I don't get it to the end of it. By the time I got the end of that test, it goes to another test. You feel what I'm saying? So I got to go through a whole nother quiz of how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna work this out. As a man, we don't like to. I don't like to pour out and then I kind of just put it on my back, put my chin up, and just go. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I get with the accountability thing. Everybody's accountable for their own actions with anything that they do. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lack in that also. We're gonna bring back OG, man. We getting down to the last bit of everything here. Let's see, we about 1:39. We got some time, man. Anybody want to kick up something? You know what I'm saying? We got some free time. We gonna call this session free time. Anything on your mind, on your chest? You know what I'm saying? We gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, I throw it out there.
Go ahead.
Sitting by allowing people to be misled and misguided. You know, it's one thing to respect a person's opinions and a person's views, but when you have seasoning and you have wisdom and you've been around the block a few times, it should almost be offensive for people to lie to the youth in front of you.
Yeah,
you know, to try to mislead our little brothers and sisters into the slaughterhouse, so to speak. I personally just want to challenge everybody that's listening, because I know the brothers on this panel already do it, but everybody that's listening, to stand up for what's right, to take it within yourself, to realize that correcting the wrong now prevents chaos later. You know, a lot of these children have, or these young adults, whatever you want to call them, have a lot of twisted and warped ideas about the way things are. And we allow them to continue into these ideas if they benefit us, whether it be a large group of individuals following so that you can collect money from them, or whether it be people that's willing to blindly follow and go out there and do things that they're not willing to do themselves. I feel like if you in the know, it's your responsibility to straighten that, because that's the only way we're gonna eliminate this stuff in the world today, man, is if we start spotlighting. I mean, it's not attacking individuals, but it's spotlighting. You know, put the reason out there. Like I said, everything has 360 degrees to it. So if you bring it to them, and I just come and I my favorite line is, "Have you ever thought about it this way?" And with that, I'm going to offer you another perspective that just puts things into focus. You know, like this individual is trying to get you to throw your life away. How is that love? You're willing to be loyal to an individual that is willing to cash you away like a piece of garbage. What are they going to do? What happens when you die for being a real nigga? Excuse my French. What happens when you die? You get put on a t-shirt. Everybody talk about how real you was. Half of them ain't even gonna show up at your funeral. You're gonna have people lying on. It's all type of stuff that happen, and that's what you get for being a real nigga. That's your reward for the principles that you out here standing on. And the principles you standing on ain't built on shit. Because the principle that's worth something would maintain your life, not destroy it. You know, we have to open that third eye, you know, and look within ourselves, because the answers are truthfully found within. You know, when we look into ourselves and we figure out what is it I'm not willing to follow? What is it I'm not willing to do? What is it I wish somebody had told me when I was coming up? You know, we sit and say it out. We ain't had nobody tell us this when we was growing up. So that means that everybody that feel that way needs to be screaming it from the mountaintops. You know, it's a personal quest, you know, that if we can get it collectively, like I said, with my finger, I can poke a whole lot of shit and push a whole lot of shit. But if I can make a fist, and by that fist, I mean all of us coming together to not just come together in unity, but to form a unit and move as one. You know, it's like I said, the unity is only the first
And that's
part.
what a collective is.
That's it. You know,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We come
And that's
together.
what a collective is, and that's what the formulation of everything that has something to do with the elevation of ourselves, man, and putting ourselves responsible in our communities, putting ourselves accountable for the things that go in there, because we live there. Because not only is it a duty, but sometimes it is an honor to be responsible for what you have to go through in your communities. You feel what I mean? Some people actually have to understand the love process of what made us accountable for these communities, because we're accountable for each other. These are the process of we. These are why we even said we. These are the things of individual becoming part of the collective. As an individual that does what he can for the collective of the people, regardless if he think he the collective or not, and he by himself. Well, we see you. You know what I mean? We understand these process. Some of these marches and things had everything to do with what people were actually doing. Not what they were saying, but what they was actually doing. They was able to put these things together for us to actually become the individuals that wanted to be the change that we could see and become a collective as individuals.
Ain't no
You see what I'm saying?
we gotta remind people, ain't no tree size seeds. That means that nothing is too small, man. Anything you do towards a positive, productive change matters. You know, you plant that small seed and that mighty oak tree grows. You know, it's this is the things that we have to think. You know, we oftentimes try to stop other individuals from doing what they're doing because it don't jive with the way we see the world. You know, hey, you teaching, we need to be trying to get this money. You teaching, we need to be busting heads. You teaching, we need to. Okay, well, look, check this out. I am a teacher, so I'm going to teach. If you a head buster, then bust away. Do what it is that you feel you got to do, but please stop trying to diminish what I'm doing in the eyes of others in order to catapult yourself. See, we don't have to shit on each other in order to smell like roses. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to knock each other. Let's do this thing collectively. Like the pinky don't sit and argue with the thumb. They come together and just do what they got to do. You know, I don't know if y'all ever seen that meme where each one of the body parts thought it was more important than the other, and until the ass stopped doing what it was supposed to do, and everybody got sick. You know, so this is where we got to understand that everybody plays an important part. If you're not playing your part, then you're hurting us.
That boy crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? So we all got something to do. Poke your head crazy.
That boy crazy, man.
But that's just the real of it, though, fam. We all got to just realize, man, it doesn't matter how insignificant it may seem. It's like putting a jigsaw puzzle together. Some of the pieces don't have shit on them. It just be a little black spot, but it's part of the puzzle. If you don't have it, you're gonna see that big old hole in the puzzle. So it's just like learn who you are. Put some time, like Fam said, B said before he left. You have to learn who you are. In order for you to do it, you got to take care of you. How you gonna help somebody else if you ain't taking care of you? So once you reach your fullest potential, then you have something to share. Or once you started climbing, you have something to share. It's like clearing the path for those that come behind you. You know, it's not, and then because they come behind you, don't mean look down on them. It's like, nah, y'all coming behind me. I was able to do it, so I did it. Now you don't have to do it, but you saw what I did in case you ever find yourself in that position again. And I'm going to teach it to you in case you ever find yourself in that position again. This is the reason why.
Oh, that destroys the big guy and little you syndrome.
Oh, and that's my whole mentality is I'm killing all that big eye little you thing. Ain't no David and Goliath over here. You know?
Hey, if it's me and you doing it together, how is it a bigger me or a bigger you?
That's it. Unless I done sit there and
diversity.
If you get tired of motherfucker being over you, then put them down. Because the only way somebody's over you is if you lifted them up.
Mm-hmm.
And that means your idea of that person. I don't care who it is, how much they've accomplished in life. I don't care if it's a billionaire and you want to follow his model. The model is what you're looking at, not the individual. That individual is just like you. The biggest man you ever saw, like Bob Marley say, was once a baby. He grew up just like you did. He just made choices where he wants to go. You might not have known that in the time, but as you know better, you do better. And this is what we're trying to do now is encourage brothers and sisters to, hey, you don't have to listen to me, but I dare you to try it and then tell me that you failed. I'm telling you right now, everything that we put out is guaranteed. We put a stamp on it, 110%. If you follow the stuff we put out as far as goal setting and moving forward, if you can say that, hey, I did this, I put it together, and I followed every step, and it didn't work, I'll allow you to slap me like they be doing on them competition. No bounce back.
You can't tuck your chin.
None of that. I'm stand there and eat it. Just give it to me. Whatever.
I'm just saying, man. When we understand what we actually doing, man, no different than Tavares, Mr. Capone, Mr. Showbody, man. Especially when people be like, "Dang, what's the business?" or "What we doing?" or "How can we?" and things of this situation and nature of it all. If we ain't got no rebuttal back, what makes you think we moving wrong? Even if you call yourself affiliated and all these kind of situations, some of you dudes and some of these people out here in the world has their mind lost because of the popularity of situations of certain people, names, things that they are doing in life, and this, that, and other. And we're just sitting here by our lonesome trying to change the world according to how it needs to be changed, politically, economically, giving them an educational purpose to life, things of that nature. So why would we be bothered with people who looking for a recognition, a name? Let these people have these things in life because it don't help the people. You see what I'm saying? Rumors, the this, the that. These people are in all these kind of situations. Yes, you are. How is that helping us in this platform that we're talking about right now?
That's right.
If it ain't been no rebuttal from everything we do and everything we're saying and things of these nature, then people talking about size and all this kind of stuff, then by all means pick your side.
Right.
You got time for that though.
You
You know what I mean?
Who
Pick your size, man. You can either go light or you can go dark, man. But even if you go dark, one day you're gonna get tired of it and have to come to the light.
What I'm trying to understand in the midst of all of this right here, where did the side picking come in at? Because I'm lost. The Solution Radio was set up to help, to put out good propaganda. We've been doing this since 2014. I was doing podcasts before anybody else was doing podcasts, even thought of even doing podcasts. I was doing it back then, helping these artists getting paid for their music. You know what I'm saying? It was an educational platform. It was built up on a lot of things to help these guys. That was the main thing of making it a C was, yeah, it got some money and it's a business. Everything is still business, and we standing on business, but it's built on helping the community, passing information, word of mouth, utilizing the internet and getting y'all brothers together so y'all can do what God blessed you to do. Instead of people take blessings as physical things. Now it could be a person coming into your life to help somebody else out in their life. In order to get a blessing, you gotta be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Your cup runneth over with this, that, and the other. If your cup runneth over with blessing after blessing after blessing, why you ain't gonna bless down somebody else? You feel what I'm saying? Why you gonna hold that blessing in your hand? That's what I'm saying. It's too many. It really, okay, people got to pick sides, but you can't make that choice for them. There has to be a choice that they make. All you can do is your portion and your part by saying, speaking what's inside your being and your third eye inside of you, and maybe it can energize to that person. Somewhere in their soul and their psyche, it may hit them and be like, bing, a light bulb go off. We don't pick sides over here. I want everybody to know this on the radio and everything. We don't pick sides. We all as one team. Everybody plays. The arm can't work without the leg can't work without the elbow. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The body can't work without everything functioning at one time in one unit. That's just my take on it.
We call that a course of balance.
Let me say one thing.
Go ahead, though.
We call that a course of balance.
I just wanted to say this.
Go ahead.
we're
Go ahead.
we're a product of our environment. And what I mean by that is what we hang around is what we be. So if you hang around miserable broke folks, that's what you're gonna become. You're gonna be miserable and broke your whole life. But if you go around some bosses and kings and you see how it feels to actually be able to live that kind of life, then you'll be willing to want to make that change. Like I always knew I was a leader, but I can't lie like I wasn't a follower also, which I can admit that because I knew I was. And sometimes you be thinking you can't be a leader because you looking like, okay, if I do this, then I'll be looked at as this kind of person. But at the same time, you gotta think about yourself and not worry about what other folks gonna talk about, what gotta say about you because people gonna talk about you even when you dead and gone. So we gotta stop letting what people think of us stop us from doing what we know we can accomplish. It's like we it's like we get this mindset of if they don't say if the world don't see it and say or speak on it, then it ain't nothing good. What folks gotta realize is it all starts with something small. It starts small. The small lead to the big and the big lead to the giant. There were that's why guys gotta start forgetting what people gotta say and start using their mind and push forward what they gotta do. Like me, I wanna give a big shout out to the big we because right before I met the old guy, I got misled and I was on the wrong path. And when I met them, that when I had that eye opener, and I started using my third eye, and all that started to come in. Like it was because of the big we of which I started noticing I can take leadership. I can do this. Like at first, I was thinking it was impossible because I'm like, how can little one me do this? But anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. When you use the word I can't, that's when you put yourself in a drainage. Like you saying, I can't do this. As long as you put your mind to it, you can do it. And like they always say, if there's a will, there's a way. I just really wanted to throw it out there because a lot of these younger guys think they gotta be they gotta see they see these folks hanging with these folks, they gotta do it too. No. You can be a loner. Ain't nothing wrong with being a loner. I was once a loner. Ain't nothing wrong with being a loner. Ain't nothing wrong with staying in your own lane, doing your own thing. You ain't always gotta be out there doing what other folks doing. Sometimes it's good to stay at home and just do stuff with your family instead of going out. Cause that night you decide to go out, that might be when something happens and you're not able to even go back home to your family, period. So, I just want these guys to realize, like, stop living in the mindset of you can't do something. Whatever you want to do it. If you want to be that science, like they were saying earlier, put forth into doing it. Practice make perfect. So if you practice it and you continue to keep on practicing and keep on practicing, eventually you're gonna be prepared to be able to do whatever you gotta do to get that job done. With that, I just really want to say that because I know I was once a follower, knowing that I was a leader, but I was surrounding myself by so many followers that my mindset was stuck on being a follower and not a leader. But big shout out to the big we once again because they did put me on this righteous path that I'm on and got me in the position I'm in now. So thank y'all. Everybody, before you anything, you was a man. Remember that. Before anything, you was a man. With that, and women, before anything, you was a woman. Remember that. With that, I yield. I appreciate y'all for letting me come on the show. Strong. I always saluted you from the time we first met. The talk you gave me, that what really opened my eye because I never really looked at it as a third eye. Like women got intuition. I always wonder what do men have. I thought it just was a conscience, but when you broke down that third eye series thing to me, like it really made sense. Like okay, third. So that's why now I'm more advanced with it. And so man, major salute to T-Po, Strong, Carl, my boy OG Capone. Man, I appreciate y'all guys because I once was a weak-minded person. I can admit that. I say that I was weak-minded, but now I don't feel like it ain't nothing I can't do. It ain't nothing I can't do to help the next. Because I know to be able to give, to be able to receive, you gotta give. And you know what I'm saying? You can't always look at it like you're gonna receive something back from doing that giving because everybody not built like you. Like just because you show so much love don't mean that person gonna show so much love to you. Just because you help that person so much don't mean when you make that phone call and need help, they gonna come through for you. So you can't expect them to always come through. You just gotta look at it as you did your part. And and if they can't accept it, then you know what I'm saying. You just gotta move forward. Everybody ain't meant to go with you to the higher up. Like I learned that. Like I used to always scream, "Bro, I'm taking you with me." But then I started losing folks, and that was God showing me. So with that right there, yeah, y'all, I can talk all day about this subject, man. Appreciate the big weed, all y'all guys for giving me this chance. I really, really, really appreciate it. It gives me so much more passion now. Like y'all just boosted it up past the roof. So major shout out to y'all guys, man. Strong on for real, man.
Most definitely, most definitely. We back on with it, man. Hey,
That's righteous.
we
That's righteous, man.
yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we definitely gonna chop it up after the show. I'm gonna hit you up later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got some things for you to look at.
Okay.
So we can move forward on that. We down to the last last few minutes of the show. Shout out time. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to get their shouts out? I appreciate you coming on, G. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming on, bringing that energy on this side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Colliding it, and we all running together as one, and as it should be. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
We
bro?
we definitely got to combine these podcasts together. Definitely
Yeah,
got to put that together. I got to come to Cali.
let's get it, man.
I got to come
Y'all,
to
Take me
Cali.
with you, bro. Take me
You know what
with
I'm
you,
saying?
bro.
Hey, yeah, we gotta come. We gotta come to Cali out there.
let's get it,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Get a full on out there and let them see what
Yeah,
we
Man, I'm just
doing.
giving a shout out to Lady Ray to keep putting me in the business when I get kicked out of it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
She working. So we have to get
Shouts out to the first lady.
shout out to the background on other situations and things and making this go up. And I appreciate all y'all, man. I was a little bit late today, but I heard enough, man. And I love you brothers, man. Y'all keep me on my square 10 toes down, man. I'm always stand up and show out, man. We all we
so
got, man. So we
that's right.
have to be a better example for ourselves, man. So we need to be a
That's right.
better example for the people. And I appreciate brother PC saying what he did. I got on his neck the other day about his music and things like that. I hope he forgive me about it. But sometimes the image sometimes go with the words. So I hope
Yeah.
you
True
take it
story,
wrong.
true
But just
story.
like I said, man, you see that for yourself too. Sometimes as a teacher, you have to be a leader by example in the sight that you present yourself.
Yeah,
In.
yeah.
You know what I
Most
mean?
definitely.
This
Most
is
definitely.
what we on. This is what we show.
OG Capone.
And everybody else, man, salute to y'all, man.
Yeah, well, you know me,
Much.
man. I just do my own thing. I just do a lot of stuff, man, to keep everybody positive. Hey, so boy, you know I'm out. You know I'm coming to Cali. I keep saying it, but I'm gonna make it right now.
I already
I
know,
gotta
bro. It's all
come.
good.
I gotta come. Ohio too. I got a lot of troops I gotta come to, man. It's
Yeah,
just, you know,
yeah. We
That's
gotta
right.
come there
I
too.
try. I try to, man. I try not put too much pressure on me or my fellow brothers. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters. You know. So I try to, do things in a certain manner. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Cause everybody be trying to, you know what I'm saying, make things impossible. But that's another story. But I like to, give salute out to little girl Steve for doing your thing. You hear me? And as always, big brother, Carl, you know what I'm saying, strong, body, hope, hey. And all the listeners out there, like I always tell y'all, if y'all have, I don't care, female, man, boy, if y'all want to come on the show, reach out to us, and we don't have a problem putting you on the show.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, there's gonna be some talks of deliberation going on, but uh, we get you there. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to go back to a saying that Uncle B said back early in the podcast that guys and females don't want to pursue or help with their own, you know what I'm saying, work.
Yeah.
You know, and find out. I'm gonna tell y'all something. No, me and Pope, I can say this on the radio. Me and Pope, man, I know when I started with Pope, I had about 50 guys. I had about 50 people that wanted to be part of the entertainment world, want to do this, want to do that. Man, we said $5. Man, we lost all 50.
Wow.
All 50. You know what I'm
All
saying?
Wow.
50.
They don't want to pay $5 to get their record put on the radio, to get a part. I mean, $5. I mean, how is y'all folks? How we folks? I mean, I see what Uncle Beef was saying when he said that, and I live that. I live that experience. I just live that experience. That on dealing with Pope. I just lived the whole thing, bro. And it's just ridiculous that out of 50 people, that nobody want to pay $5 to get their record heard on the radio. It's some, but free. You know what I'm saying? And we lost them in the process. We got to send them amps. We told them we're gonna send you amps. You got to do this, got to do that. They ain't want to do none of their work. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying to all the entertainers out here that y'all look, y'all want to help, y'all got to put in work, bro. We ain't asking for no arms leg, but y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all want everything given to you all. That is not gonna work in this generation right now. So you know, with that, I ain't gonna keep a whole lot of time up. I had to say that, but with that, man, I'm cool. Huh?
As you
Let me add to
should.
that.
As you
Let me
should.
add to that, OG. This is what
Hmm?
I tell a lot of artists too, man. People in general, bro. This is a business behind this, man. You're not gonna last if you don't put no money in, bro. And the thing is, don't be scared to invest in yourself, man. $5 is I want $5 ain't nothing but to invest in yourself, man. That shows a lot of character in all 50 of them people who did that, man. The mind frame of them not even thinking that they should be able to want to pay $5. That should be great. That should be so easy. Thank you. $5, that ain't shit. The man, they supposed to have that mind frame. Even being in this business, you have to have that mind frame. You had through the door. That's supposed to have been a piece of gold for them. What? $5? I can't wait to pay that to go get that done. That because you're in this business. So you can't expect to get into this business and think everything gonna get given to you. You got it's a job. You got to work. And if you want to get paid for work, you got to do the work. This the work part of being an MC. This the work part of being a rapper. We are scared of that. We just want to get in there quick. We want that quick money, and we think it's quick money. The thing is, bro, a lot of us, we have to learn how to play our position, bro. Even though I'm a CEO, I can go work for any man and play my position in that company to make everything grow. My mind frame is already thinking that. I'm not thinking if I go to this other person's business, that I'm gonna go take over his spot or want his position. I'm going there to play my position and play my position to the fullest. I'm gonna give you a prime example. A defensive coach on a football team, he could become a main coach because he was a real good coach as a defensive coach. But he was playing his position as a defensive coach. But he ended up being the coach of the whole team because he played his position the best to his best. So you don't have to worry about another man's position when we build it together. That's one thing about us as people. We don't know how to play our position. We don't feel like we can be the back man, the lesser man, or the man in the back, the janitor. Or you want to be on the stage instead of be the janitor. You want to be on the platform instead of be the one who make sure everybody haircut. But them are positions that's needed to get the jobs done so we can move as a people, as a unit. And the thing is to be the best at your position, bro. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn how to be the best at our position, to be satisfied with what we got and be willing to learn to be, if we want to be in a position, we need to be learning from the person that's in that position to become in that position instead of being envious of them. You see what I'm saying? That's supposed to be our learning experience, the one who's doing in the position we want. So as a people, we have to learn how to play our position, bro. Don't feel like you're less of a man playing a position in another man's company, in another man's dream, because that's supposed to add to yours. Use it as position so you can add to yours. You dig what I'm saying? And we don't do that as a people. We hate on the next man in his position before we want to learn from his position, so we become part of that position. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with being a part of a team and playing your position. You know what I'm saying? Just be the best at that position. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we have to learn as a people, man, so we can avoid them big eyes and little U's. You know, when you avoiding the big IUs because you ain't worried about nobody else's position. You're playing yours, and you're being the best at your position. You dig what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to become a pawn or a tool in somebody else's dream in order to get your dream done. You know what I mean? It steps into doing things. I could be a cameraman. I could be a publisher. I could be a videographer. You know what I mean? I could be a writer. You know, it's different things I can do to add to my position to help me grow. You know what I mean? It's always more than one way in. And we have to learn that when you play in your position, it can help you get to another place that you really want to be in just by playing your position, bro. You know what I mean? As a people, we have to learn that.
True story. True story. True story. Hey, man, it's been a wonderful night, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been kicking it. We've been talking good. You know what I'm saying? We had some good conversations. You know what I'm saying? Got some things accomplished today. And I'm happy that I had wonderful show, man. I want to thank everybody coming on the panel. You know what I'm saying? You know, the radio shows, everybody, you know, the whole team, man. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? The Big We. Shouts out to the Big We. You know what I mean? We pushing forward on the motivation that where we started at, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that we focused on that, and we're gonna continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stand on business with that. I want to send a shout out to AGE, LRE, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do that, gotta pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? Give a shout out to the home team, you know what I'm talking about, making this thing possible for us to
hey, and tell them don't forget to tune in to Uncle Beats too.
Oh yeah. Make sure y'all tune in to Uncle Beats. He was on earlier. We got to get his information so we can promote that. So we get another show promote. You know what I'm saying? Salute back black business.
And Short Body. OG.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna get these shows
Uncle Beats
combined. We're gonna have a whole network.
Hood Hockey Marcast, Uncle Beats Hood Hockey Marcast, and then we got Let's Chop It Up with Trey Bug, and then OGs and Young Guys with Short Body, man. So we definitely gonna connect all that. We all connected already. So you know we finna get on these shows and rock out, family. Let's go.
Absolutely. We're gonna be the new BET.
Hey, let me do one more shout out,
We're gonna
man.
take all that over, you know what I'm saying? All that finna be ours, you know what I'm saying? Prime stock. But again, tune in next week. I know we're gonna have a show next week. I ain't gonna even reveal it yet. We just gonna post it. So without that, man, hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all if y'all listening out there.
Bro, want to say something?
Who that?
Hey, let me do one more shout out, man.
Go ahead, handle your business.
Shout out to my wife, man, the one who keep me on my toes at all
Give round of
times.
applause. Give round of applause up in
Shout out to my wife, man.
Most definitely. Shout out to wifey. So holding it down as she should be. You know what I'm saying? My first lady holding it down as she should be. Shout out to the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Doing how they supposed to do it.
And if any ladies want to come on the show, y'all don't forget that.
Like,
But we got to go, y'all.
I do want to say this. We're gonna have we got some things planned for some females to come on, some powerful females that's in business, you know, and they're doing a lot of things in the community as well. So we're gonna get them on the show to express their side of everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, so look out for that. And we will be here next week. So y'all keep it tuned in. This is the Solution Radio Podcast Show.
This your boy T-Po. This the new Solution Radio Podcast Show. And if it ain't AGE, LRE, EFE, and the family, I'ma keep saying it till I get tired. Overstand, leg up.